And we are back with episode 4 of our NFL Madden 20 Relocation Franchise here in Mexico City. And we take a look at the re-signed players screen, and like a lot of those guys, we're just going to wait until the offseason, whether or not we're actually going to re-sign them. No point in rushing to re-sign them right away. Especially Breeze and, some of the older players. I'm just going to see how they regress before we make a choice on that. But one thing we are going to do here is we're actually going to change Chase Young's position here from right end, and we're actually going to move him to right outside linebacker. Just the way like a 3-4 scheme is set up, I think it's, you want your edge rusher to be at the right outside linebacker spot, just so they're always playing on the outside, obviously. So just making that change real quick. Wilkins will move to right end, which makes a lot of sense. So there we go. Also here now for our draft classes that we will be using in this series. I took a quick look here, see if there's any 2021 draft classes that I like, and gonna have to wait for 21 classes. So I was going to use a just generated Madden EA class, but I decided to use one from Blackjack, the one that he made for Mr. Hurricane's Denver Broncos franchise. So we went with that one. I believe that first year's class doesn't have any good quarterbacks outside of Jesse Heikkinen. I'm not 100% sure on that. I can't remember if Justin Colbert's in that class or not. He might be in year 2. And here we are playing the New York Jets. Jets, Jets, as they come to Mexico City. This is a, divisional game. We still are in the AFC East, and they take an early lead. My issue with us still being AFC, I feel like maybe that's sort of on me for moving a team that's in the AFC East to Mexico City, but I feel like the league, the NFL would tweak it, like maybe move the Titans to the East and then put us in the AFC South. I feel like the NFL would do that. That just makes a little bit more sense geographically. So we go for it here on 4th and 1. I'll stop talking about other stuff, get into the gameplay, and we don't get it. So didn't get that push that we needed on a 4th and 1. So we come back here now on a 3rd and 1. And Gesicki able to pick up the first down. You guys have no idea how badly I want to yawn right now, but I feel like that's really unprofessional for me to do. We find Eno Benjamin, and he's able to pick up that first down. The Breeze comes back 2nd and 4, and there's Gesicki in the end zone, able to come up with it, and we get on the board. We make it 7-6. I'm trying to hold in this yawn because it's like 1:49 a.m. I'm recording this late because I have to. So we go down 17-7. And I'm just like, oh, jeez. Is this series going to go this bad? We throw it up to Gesicki. I'm so a little angry at this point. I'm saying, screw it. Let's just go. Breeze with another sim interception. You guys know I throw interceptions, often. But, and before anyone hits, yes, I just noticed that Gesicki was open on the seam for a touchdown on that play. Please don't post in the comment sections. Don't timestamp it at like 3:30 something that Gesicki was open. Like, yes, I just saw that. I just noticed that rewatching. You don't have to tell me Gesicki was open. We get a field goal. We come back now. We must have got a turnover, a quick 3 and out. So we get the ball back here. We go back up to Gesicki. He's not open. Doesn't matter because he's able to grab that ball out of the air like a beast. We come back now here, 1st and 10, handles on off to Eno Benjamin, cuts it outside. He has really good speed, low overall, but he's usable. It's something I like about this draft class Bengal put together. Some of these players do have lower overalls, but they're usable. Albert Wilson, no low overall, but is very usable. He's able to get that touchdown, that receiving touchdown, and be tied up 17-7. So here we are, 3rd down. We're going to come back in 3rd and 8. They always give me like a 3rd and 8. Like, seriously? Give me a different down. Don't give me 3rd and 8 all the time. So we come back here again now. We take the lead on a field goal, 3rd and 5. And Gesicki, that's Smythe. Tall, jacked white guys. They all look the same, don't they? So we still have the lead here, 3rd and 1. Kalen Balaj, because Zach Moss, I believe, went out with the game with a turf toe injury in the sim. I checked that. He's fine. Albert Wilson touchdown. We had like a couple options there. We had triangle. He was open, but Wilson, I fired it to him. And he's able to get the receiving touchdown to make it 27-17. We take a 10-point lead in this game, which is very nice. I'm still holding in a yawn. You'll hear me like move my mouth to try to hold it in. It's really tough. I should just yawn, but third and alert. I'm just letting the CPU do it. We get it 34-17. We mostly got another turnover right away. Big field goal kick. Let the CPU do it. And they score. They make it 24-37. Go for an onside kick. These like never work, except like when they're against me. But we were able to. Oh, geez. That's what I think of onside kicks. I couldn't hold in that yawn anymore. Just thinking about an onside kick, just like, So we get the win here. We defeat the Jets 37-24. Had a good game on the ground. Got a takeaway. So that's all good. They can run off the field in front of the fans in Mexico City, picking up the first victory. Drew Brees, 24-32, 255 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Zach Moss was hurt. Kalen Balaj had a touchdown, so he played well for sure. Spread it out a little bit more, and it seemed like we got more production in the sim, which is a really good thing. Because like before, it seems like when you just have one back sort of set up to be like your workhorse, it seems like the sim doesn't like that as much once you just spread it around a bit more. That's just what it seems to me. Take a look at the receiving stats. It's pretty nice stuff. Now defensively, seems like the position change for Chase Young worked because he was able to get more sacks, 1.5 in that game. McMillan got 1.5 sacks. Wilkins, looks like the position change or him starting at right end helped out a lot as well. We were able to get an interception from Rashad Jones, so that's all good. We got some updates here. Xavier Howard gets an update. I went with Slot with the idea of trying to get him a scheme fit. He does become a scheme fit just so we get that little bit extra XP boost. So you can upgrade a little bit quicker. I don't think this year you get that big of an upgrade. When you try doing that now when they're scheme fits, it just makes sense. Chase Young gets an upgrade. Not going with Power Rusher, going with Speed Rusher for him. Scheme fit doesn't matter as much as it did last year, doesn't matter as much as it did in last Madden. So doesn't matter too much. Close to revealing what that dev trait is. I'm assuming Superstar X Factor. We get Jerome Baker, zone coverage, so that's a good upgrade for him. And then Michael Myers. I would play the music, but I'll get copyright striked. He gets an upgrade there, and that's good. And then we take on the Denver Broncos after that, who are at 2-1, Thursday night primetime game under the lights. And we come into this one taking on the Broncos. We get an alert right away to take control of the game all the way at our own 8. So I said, all right, well, let's do that. Long drive. We find Gesicki underneath for 17 yards. 2nd and 10 coming up now. Breeze scans the field, and we find Albert Wilson again, who has just been clutch for us so far in this early season. And you've seen me do this a few times in the Buccaneers series, and here we're doing it again. There's something about the coverage on this formation where if you put that running back out, no one goes over to him, or that, I believe, linebacker man's with him, obviously, but he doesn't go over and man up with him for whatever reason. I don't know why that is. Maybe try to keep it look like a zone look for some reason, but it is completely busted in a normal play like this. Maybe that's something that works for competitive, but either way, Zach Moss gets the touchdown on a big play there from Brees. So we take control of the game right away. We sim a little bit, 10-7, and then we're going to hand it off to Moss here, and he gets in. He gets his first rushing touchdown of his career, and that's good. So we go up 17-7. Things are looking good here. Another red zone alert. We're going to take control of that one. Brees now going to step back, 2nd and goal. Loft this one up. Preston Williams able to come down with it, and he gets a touchdown to make it 24-7. And we're well in control of this game, but then Denver, they fight back. I'm trying to let them just try to let the CPU just do it, but we come in on 3rd down. Chase Young absolutely flatlines Drew Lock, and that is his 2nd sack of the game. So obviously that position change worked. Like I said, why would you want him, hand in the dirt there on the defensive line? You'd want him on the edge using that insane athleticism he has, wreaking havoc on the edge. But either way, they go down eventually and drive. They make it 24-24. So we got to come back in here and try to retake the lead, and we do just that. One play, Gesicki touchdown, which means we left a lot of time on the clock. I would have preferred maybe try to milk the clock a little bit, drive down the field, milk clock, make him use some timeouts, kick a field goal. But we just get the touchdown right away, and we basically tell Drew Lock, all right, you got to beat us, brother, on Thursday night, prime time. Take your team, drive him down the field, and beat us. Try getting past Chase Young. Who does that? 2.5 sacks on the day for him, because Kendall Fuller comes in, gets credit with another half of that. I feel like that should be a full sack for Chase Young. So we come back here now, 2nd and 19, and there's Jerome Baker on the linebacker blitz. He comes right in on the gap. I was about to say I was about to name the gap, but I don't know which gap that is. I'm an idiot. I just watch football. I don't study it. So 3rd and 29, right? Should be tough to convert here. He just throws this up, and like I said, old Madden AI cheese. They catch everything. 4th and 2. None of the players know what they're doing, and Philip Lindsay is able to pick up the 1st down. So now 1st and 10 again. Drew Lock looking here, fires this one, floats one, beautiful pass, and of course the CPU catches that. If I were to throw that, it probably doesn't get caught. It's just saying. So now 2nd and 3. Now Lock looks, fires, finds nobody but dirt. But of course, all Madden AI has to be on some BS. And Bobby McCain, he's been disappointing so far this season, I have to say. So now we have Chase Young on the other side here at the edge. But it doesn't matter because he has enough time to just find Noah Fant. And that's a touchdown. Ties it up, which means we're going to go into overtime. So here we are here now in overtime. Going to find Gesicki. I tried to truck nobody but air, but doesn't matter. 2nd and 7 now. Going to hand this one off to Eno Benjamin. Tries juking a man. He doesn't have the stats for that just yet. But either way, able to come up with a nice play there. So now 2nd and 2, Zach Moss comes in. And it's nice having these two running backs because they both are a little bit different, but those are kind of speedy, kind of shifty. Zach Moss has a little more power in him. As my voice just breaks right there. 1st and 10, Brees now looking. And yes, I'm running with Drew Brees. I know this could have ended badly. I could have fumbled the football away. But either way, we able to get a couple yards there. 2nd and 6 now. Brees going to sling this one to Eno Benjamin. Look at the speed here. Nice agility, nice speed. Able to pick up the 1st down there. So we come right back here. 1st and goal, gets sacked. And then Von Miller decides to dance. Can I just say this is a terrible face scan for Von Miller? What the hell's wrong with his face? So either way, we get Eno Benjamin manned up on Von Miller, and he gets mossed. And we win the game in overtime. So take that, Vaughn. Do all your dancing, whatever. 37-31. We defeat the Denver Broncos here, and we move to 2-2. So like I said, 3rd episode, we go 0-2. 4th episode, we go 2-0. So that's pretty good. 26 for 33 for Brees, 4 touchdowns, 1 sim interception again from him. I don't know what that's about. Zach Moss, 22 carries, 83 yards, and 1 touchdown. No Kalen Ballage in this game, really. because I think Eno Benjamin and Zach Moss have it held down. Albert Wilson, no touchdown, but 8 receptions and 137 yards. Benjamin with a touchdown, Gesicki with a touchdown, Preston Williams with a touchdown, and Zach Moss with a touchdown. So that's pretty good. 2.5 sacks for Chase Young. Then we have more upgrades here, as we are going to upgrade Kendall Fuller. Upgrade that zone ability a little bit more, get that upgraded some more, and there's +2 zone, would have preferred +3. So either way. And now Josh Jones, our left tackle that we took, I believe in the 2nd round, could be wrong there. Pass block finesse +3, so that's a good one. I believe he has a hidden dev trait, which my guess is probably star, because I think most linemen get that star instead of superstar. I have to say this to people making draft classes: remember, linemen don't get development upgrades at all. So just remember that when you're making your linemen draft class creators. Andrew Van Ginkel gets an upgrade, whatever, he's not playing. So we get Devontae Parker back, and just in time as we're playing the 3-0 New England Patriots, we go to Gillette at 2-2. And knocking off the Patriots and Chiefs in back-to-back weeks would be super cool and also super unlikely. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.